Thanks for being here to celebrate with us the first ever acquisition of the Somerville Community Land Trust. There are so many partners in this crowd with us who helped make this happen. It took a whole town to make this possible. I will keep it brief just to say thanks, and we're going to have a few remarks before cutting the ribbon. So I'll pass it now to Mayor Ballantyne.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for being here to celebrate this historic moment. I'd like to take a moment and just acknowledge some of the elected officials who are with us today. To my left is Councilor Ewen Campen, Ward 3. State Representative Christine Barber. State Representative Mike Conley. Councilor at Large, I'm sorry, I saw you over there a minute ago. You were quick. So Councilor at Large Willie Burnley. State Representative Erica Eiderhoven. Councilor at Large Charlotte Kelly. Councilor at Large Kristen Strezzo. Yeah. And is there anyone I missed? No, so thank you all, and especially for everyone else who is here today. I'm thrilled to be here to recognize Somerville's Community Land Trust first acquisition here at 7 Summer Street. This is an incredible accomplishment. It's a historic milestone for the Somerville Community Land Trust, for the neighborhood, and for the people of Somerville, today and for generations to come. The Somerville Community Land Trust is building a track record, creating and preserving community-owned land and housing in Somerville in the Community Land Trust model, which has been hoped for years. Each of the 5 units here will be affordable into perpetuity, protected by deed restrictions placed on the property. Many of you here can track this trajectory of this moment from the establishment of the Sustainable Neighborhoods Working Group back in 2015, who recommended creating a community land trust, to the here and now, and with your vision fully realized in the physical world right here at Summer Street. We are here today because of that vision, your hard work, your commitment to this city and its residents, to creating affordable housing that is safe, stable, and high quality, to the development without displacement, and to community power over community resources. I'd like to congratulate the board chair, Elizabeth Haney, and the entire Somerville Community Land Trust Board. And to their executive director, Miranda Strominger, and her team. Miranda, I understand you're headed to other ventures soon, but you've been instrumental in your time here, and we are grateful for the path that you have helped set for the Somerville Community Land Trust going forward. This acquisition was made possible with more than $2 million from the Somerville Affordable Housing Trust and the Community Development Block Grants. Those funds don't get administered without a great deal of work on the part of our staff. I'd like to acknowledge the city's Community Development and Finance Director, Alan Ignacio, and former OSPCD Executive Director, George Proakis. as well as our intrepid housing team, including Mike Filoni, Lisa Davidson, Kelly Donato, Paul Goldstein, and Marina Zelena. A big thank you also to members of the Sustainable Neighborhoods Working Group and the Community Land Trust Working Group, especially co-chairs Ward 3 City Councilor Ben Ewen Campen and Teresa Vasquez and Hannah Carrillo for staffing support. Thank you to everyone who has volunteered or attended a meeting over the years. I commend you on your work. Thank you for your commitment to the people of Somerville. May this acquisition be the first of many more to come. And I'm going to introduce Ward 3 City Councilor Ben Ewen Campen for some remarks also.
Thank you, Mayor Ballantyne. Morning, everybody. I was told that I'm supposed to be very loud and also very quiet for this microphone, which is going to TV, so bear with me. So I distinctly remember that when I used to attend ribbon cuttings before I was a city councilor, there would be this period at the beginning where we would thank everybody, acknowledge everybody, and it always was so boring to me, and it felt very self-congratulatory. But I can tell you, on this side of it, having watched for the last 5 years this thing come together, this is not an act. Everyone that Mayor Ballantyne just thanked, and many, many more, this is not a pro forma. The gratitude that I feel, that I know all of us feel, is so real and so genuine to every single person who volunteered for this, who served on the working group, on the board, everyone, especially since this project started becoming a reality. Watching the city staff step up and seeing their public service has just been so inspiring and moving, and my gratitude to all of you, it just really cannot be overstated. So I do want to take this opportunity. I'm not going to list everybody again, but just to say this has been one of the most rewarding and inspiring things that I've been a part of. And watching people come together to build homes for people that we don't even know yet to stay in our community really, really means a lot. So thank all of you. And I just want to say, everyone who is a part of the Community Land Trust believes that housing is a human right, and that we want to take that belief and that statement and turn it into a concrete reality. And we believe that the current housing system doesn't work, is broken, is fundamentally racist, and we think that it is part of sustaining the racial and economic inequalities that are so overpowering in our society. And so today, this is our first step to building a reality that is different, where housing is a human right. And I hope that this is the first of many ribbon cuttings, and I really look forward to getting back to work with all of you. So thank you so much. And now it is my honor to introduce our board president, or chair, Liz Haney. Thank you all.
All right, thanks everybody for joining us today. I may thank some of the same people, but I'm glad we got a full list. Somerville Community Land Trust is so excited to celebrate the acquisition of 7 Summer Street, which will create 5 permanently affordable homeownership units in the heart of Union Square. This project is a testament to the vision, one where a community-controlled organization acquires land and creates housing outside the speculative market that's affordable for generations. Creating a community land trust has been a goal of many in Somerville for decades, as you heard from both the mayor and Ben. I became involved when Mayor Curtatone and Hannah Carrillo led a working group that looked to explore, was this possible in Somerville? Was this a good idea? And what we found was it was. And out of that working group, we incorporated as a nonprofit, and we actually began meeting with volunteers and folks in the community. There were a lot of breakfasts on Sunday in a variety of living rooms, and folks seeing each other's homes, hearing each other's stories as we got out in the community. And you saw us at festivals, at community events, things like that. And that group of people has been committed to continuing to spread the word about what collective decision-making means, as well as what community power means and how we can educate and organize in Somerville. But today, we're especially excited to see that come to reality in actually acquiring a property and actually acquiring land. In the CLT world, people will often say the best time to acquire land was yesterday. Today is the next best thing. At the same time, they're not making new land in Somerville. At least we hope not. And every acquisition where we can introduce permanent affordability means that we're giving a family a shot to stay here today, in 10 years, in 20 years, and in 100 years. And 7 Summer Street is just the start. We want to see that over and over and over again. I also want to thank Miranda Strominger for leading the charge on this project. She's just driven it forward and made this all happen. I also want to thank our board members, as well as some of our hardworking volunteers, Ben Baldwin, I don't know if you're here, who spent many a late night pulling together pro formas and teasing through the realities of what this would mean. CLT is kind of new, so a lot of this was test runs, getting people comfortable, testing out ideas, testing out pro formas. We're also very grateful to both Mayor Ballantyne and former Mayor Curtatone, as well as their staff. We're so grateful the city decided to invest those CDBG funds in this project, as well as Somerville's Affordable Housing Trust. Winter Hill Bank provided bridge funding that's made this project possible. So thank you, Kevin. And we're thrilled that we've also started to build relationships to get mortgage lenders comfortable with the CLT model. So we've been really excited to work with Silicon Valley Bank as just the start of that. I also want to recognize those who helped bring this project into reality before the Land Trust got involved. So Vicki actually formed the genesis of this project, and we're so grateful for her vision. And I also wanted to mention her collaborators, Talia Tringo and Albert Pinho at Naveo Bank, who helped her with this. So in closing, I wanted to thank you all for coming. We hope you will spread the word about the opportunity for folks to have the chance to own one of these condos. So tell your friends, your family, your neighbors to apply. And we also help us advocate to make more opportunities like this happen. So thanks so much for being here.
We're going to move around to the front of the building on Summer Street to do the ribbon cutting. Hi, how are you? There you go. I'm Teresa.
All right, I can do it. I was in the bike lane right now. Just,
Excellent. It's good.